Beach is one of the busiest port cities in the world. The ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach move more cargo than anywhere else in the United States. Every single day, ships, cranes, and thousands of diesel trucks are running non-stop to keep the economy going. But what a lot of people don't realize is the massive industrial operation happening right next to the real communities. For the people who live in Wilmington and West Long Beach, this just isn't a port, it's their backyard. These neighborhoods experience some of the worst air quality in California, and the health impacts fall mostly on the working class communities of color. A lot of families here deal with asthma, constant noise, and pollution that literally never stops. In this film, me and my partner are looking at how port pollution became such a major environmental justice issue, and how people in these neighborhoods are organizing and fighting back for clean air and basic health rights. The ports expanded really fast after World War II. Industries grew, freeways were built, and whole neighborhoods ended up surrounded by warehouses and diesel traffic. What is critical environmental justice? David Pello explains that pollution isn't random. It is connected to bigger systems like racism, capitalism, and political power. Honestly, the ports make that super clear. Companies profit from global shipping while nearby communities are the ones breathing the consequences. Wilmington is almost 87% Latino, and a lot of families here live close to the poverty line. West Long Beach, on the other hand, is mostly Latino and Black, and both areas sit right up against major freight routes. Honestly, the way these neighborhoods end up next to freeways, rail yards, and warehouses isn't some random accident. Like David Pello talks about in What is Critical Environmental Justice, pollution and inequality doesn't just happen. They are shaped by systems like racism, capitalism, and political decisions that put certain communities at risk. This connects really well to what Dorothy Taylor says in one of her environmental justice activism articles. She explains that communities of color have always been pushed closest to toxic sites while having the least political power to fight back. And that is literally what we are seeing here. When you combine industrial zoning, poverty, and non-stop diesel traffic, you get a setup where the same neighborhoods deal with the worst pollution over and over. That's the environmental injustice happening around the ports today.
In order to improve air quality and the quality of life of communities surrounding the port, it is crucial to take collective action. Even though changing individual habits like boycotting major retailers that are major importers like Amazon or Walmart are helpful, there is a lot more momentum to be gained in joining a local group to protest and demand the local government to create regulations to reduce and regulate emissions. Corporations and governments will take no accountability to regulate emissions because the ports are a huge part of local economy. But through collective action, they will be forced to take accountability for the community. Laura Pedlito states in her article, Environmental Racism, Racial Capitalism, and State-Sanctioned Violence, far too often is the state seen as an ally or a neutral force. Indeed, even when people lose faith in the state, they often turn to it because there is no other apparent alternative. Much of the environmental justice movement has become too implicated on the state itself. What is needed is to begin seeing the state as an adversary that must be confronted in a manner similar to industry. This suggests a two-pronged struggle against both polluters and the state, which certainly will not be easy. Communities for a Better Environment is a climate justice group that works with the community in Wilmington against many climate issues, like the proximity to the Long Beach port. Their focus is on community. They combine community organizing with legal advocacy and science. They provide relief for those affected by climate change, and they also work to educate the community on how to mitigate the impacts of climate change events. They also litigate to help enforce and enact regulations to reduce pollution, as well as to fight for those who have been affected by pollution by creating funding for healthcare for problems like asthma.